Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at why Jordan Poole will win Most Improved Player of the Year this year, but let's get into it. So Poole was drafted 28th overall in the first round by the Golden State Warriors in 2019. At the time, the Warriors were still considered a super team with full of promise, but that would change soon after quickly as Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry got injured. So it gave younger players an opportunity to score, and one of those players was Jordan Poole. So in the 2019-20 season, he ended up averaging 9 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists per contest. And he was doing this, but just in all 23 minutes per game. Then came the 2020-21 season, and Jordan Poole worked his butt off in the odd season to become a leading player on the Warriors roster. This was the season he had his career high, where he put up 38 points against the New Orleans Pelicans in March. He had a breakout month in March that year, averaging incredible numbers. At the end of the season, he had averaged 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists per game. A pretty consistent stat line from his rookie season, except he averaged 3 more points per game. After that great season Poole had, everyone thought he was one of the best role players in the NBA. But no, because the Golden State Warriors have finally found themselves a third Splash Brother. Coming into the 2021 preseason, people just thought Jordan Poole was going to be like he was last year, about a 13-point per game scorer who didn't really do much with assists or rebounds. But boy, were they wrong, because in the games that he has played this preseason, it was just incredible to watch. Versus the Portland Trailblazers, he put up 30 points, raining down 3 after 3, and led the Golden State Warriors to a 14-point win. Golden State also took on the Denver Nuggets, and in that game, Jordan Poole put up 17 points. Not as spectacular as he had in his first game, but still a pretty good game, and led the Warriors to a 2-point win. And versus the LA Lakers, Jordan Poole had an incredible 28 points and led the Golden State Warriors to a 7-point win after the dazzling performance he had. So far this preseason, Jordan Poole has been averaging a smooth 25 points per game. And if this man doesn't cool down soon, I think Steph Curry and Klay Thompson have found themselves a third Splash Brother. In my opinion, this guy could become a borderline all-star. Someone maybe like CJ McCollum or Fred Vanvleet. What's incredible about this is that Jordan Poole was called down to the G League in like the past year. So it's just incredible to me that he's able to bounce back like this and average 25 points per game in the preseason. Now, obviously, this is just the preseason, but hands down, he is my pick for Most Improved Player of the Year this year. Now, of course, this is only preseason, and I don't think he will actually average 25 points per game this actual season, but I think that an 18 to 19 point per game season from Jordan Poole this year is definitely possible. But if Steve Kerr decides not to start him, which I highly doubt he will, then Jordan Poole is a lock for 6th man of the year. A lot of people for ESPN have been saying that Jordan Poole is the missing piece that the Golden State Warriors needed, and I don't blame them for that. This season, he really could be the Golden State Warriors' savior. But my favorite move of Jordan Poole's is when he drives to the basket and gets fouled, because his basket moves and his footwork just make my eyes sparkle, and his amazing ability to hit threes dazzle my brain. This guy gives you the entire package. A guy who can hit threes, get to the basket, score whenever he wants to, and be able to share the ball with his teammates. Plus, he's a decent defender. My point is, Jordan Poole does it all, and he's one of those guys who any team would just love to have. He's a hidden gem for the Golden State Warriors, and more people should be noticing him because he's pretty underrated right now. The Warriors play the Lakers again on Tuesday, so I'll be excited to see what Jordan Poole can do in the rematch. I mean, Jordan Poole just might be the alpha dog and go out and get his career high. I don't know, it's probably unlikely, but that would be pretty awesome if it did happen. But there is no doubt Jordan Poole has given the Golden State Warriors a pool of threes to look forward to this season. He's an incredible threat from outside the arc who could be an all-star this season. And the funny thing is, Jordan Poole only averaged 28% from three last season. But I can tell all his teammates from Jonathan Kuminga to Andre Iguodala really respect Jordan Poole. All the young guys and all the old guys can see what a great player he is. Although Coach Steve Kerr had great things to say about Mr. Jordan Poole.
Played big minutes. He was able to make some mistakes and understand them, and keep playing big minutes and getting up a lot of shots and making plays. And then when he came back at the end of the year, he had a lot of confidence. So that's just carried over into the.
From my interpretation of this, Steve Kerr believes that Jordan Poole is a great player, but he just needs to fix mistakes, which all young players do, but he has incredible potential and could be an all-star this year. The 6'5" guard's nickname makes complete sense because it is microwave, and Jordan Poole is able to heat up in any moment possible, which makes him a microwave. Once he starts a three-point barrage, he's gonna start shooting from deep range, which are shots that are usually only reserved for James Harden, Steph Curry, or Damian Lillard and Trae Young, but Jordan Poole could become one of those deep shooters who shoots from the logo. We've seen flashes of him being a great shooter, but only now is he showing us that he could be one of the best shooters in the NBA, which is ironic because in the past few years he has not been known as a great shooter, and his three-point percentages have not been the best. In fact, they were below league average at 28%. Poole's stats in the past were good with 12 points a game, but now they are golden and he's playing like an NBA superstar, averaging 25 points per game. The person Jordan admires most on the team is Steph, though. Poole said in an interview, "It's amazing. First of all, Steph is a big bro. I ask him questions all the time. It's like, imagine if a younger brother, a younger player going against the older player, you're going to want to ask as many questions as you can. They're going to teach you." But Poole has been playing like Steph Curry recently, so maybe Steph Curry told Poole how to take over a game. But what do you guys think? I want you guys to tell me in the comments. How many points per game do you think Jordan Poole will average this year? Do you think he will win Most Improved Player? Tell me a lot in the comments because there's a lot to discuss about Jordan Poole being an alpha dog in the NBA. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Click subscribe, turn notifications on, like, share, comment, all the good stuff. And as always, I'm your boy Hyper Hooper Basketball, and we're out.